For one evening early this month, the gravity of Manhattan's auto marketplace shifted cross-town, from the dealerships on the northern reaches of 11th Avenue to the Upper East Side. While many of the same brands were offered, BMW, Jaguar, Mercedes-Benz and Porsche among them, the selling prices realized on the 10th floor of Sotheby's New York auction house were on another scale entirely. So were the cars, for that matter. Classics from Aston Martin and Rolls-Royce, available alongside modern exotics from Bugatti and Pagani, were the focus of spirited bidding. By the time the auctioneer's gavel went silent, $45.5 million worth of cars had found new owners. The sale, titled Icons, was held during RM Sotheby's A Life of Luxury Week series, which also included events for watches, jewelry and fashion. It was the third such auction held by the company, after a 2013 sale that brought in $63 million and one in 2015 that rang up $73 million. It was also evidence of RM Sotheby's interest in making New York, and Sotheby's, synonymous with high-end car auctions. It's reasonable to ask whether it makes sense to hold an auction of important collector cars in New York, perhaps one of the least car-compatible cities in America. And why in December, when shoppers are not likely to be searching for a classic sports car for their weekend sortie to the Hamptons? New York is a hub for luxury buying, Jake Auerbach, a car specialist for RM Sotheby's, said before the sale. December, he added, is a time of brisk shopping activity that coincides with a lull in the car auction calendar. Dave Kinney, publisher of a collectible car price guide from Hagerty, a Michigan insurer of classic vehicles, said the auction company's strategy of raising New York's profile was in evidence in November when it sold a four-wheeled engineering marvel, a Formula One race car. The auction's other offerings were far more likely to be enjoyed at the most sedate of paces, standing still. A move like offering the Ferrari Formula One car that Michael Schumacher drove to a win at the 2001 Monaco Grand Prix in a New York sale, of contemporary art, no less, is a pretty good indicator of intention, Mr. Kinney said. That Ferrari F2001 sold for $7.5 million, well above its pre-sale estimate and a particular triumph given the long-standing difficulty of selling race cars. It followed an October display, also in Manhattan, of 10 noteworthy Ferraris to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the car maker, another example, Mr. Kinney noted, of RM Sotheby's taking a creative approach to promote interest in the city. That logic was affirmed by some outstanding results in the most recent sale, a 1959 Ferrari 250 GT California Spider commanded $18 million, and 10 other cars each brought more than $1 million. All prices include the buyer's premium. The auction also offered automotive artworks as well as a lot comprising a helmet and racing overalls worn by Steve McQueen in the filming of Le Mans, $336,000. Such attractions brought a crowd of bidders and spectators to York Avenue that seemed interchangeable with any others during the luxury sale series. And the air of refinement in the room ranked a notch or more above warm weather sales that typically accompany high society Coco's events.